Hello, Trinitarians, and welcome back to, I'm like half asleep. That's a thing.
And I'm here too.
Yeah. Hi, Jacob. So yeah, I slept for like 3 hours in the middle of the day, which I don't usually do.
How was that?
So I feel weird. But, whatever. So yeah, if I'm like not fully here, that's why.
Because you're not?
Because I'm not. And also because I just like got up and started this and like did the most minor amount of prep for actually reading what the quests are here. So I gotta deal with that now.
Quest for what?
Liurnia mostly. Oh, can you hear Tyler?
Tyler's here?
I am.
Yeah.
In Discord?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's talking to you.
What? Oh, I can now.
Yeah,
let me turn you up. You're still at like default
like
volume.
You were like ignoring me. I was like, "Hey guys, how you doing?"
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Blake just was having some like grudge against Tyler for no reason.
Yeah, and so Jacob in solidarity also didn't respond.
Jacob's a ride or die homie. He hears
Oh,
me
yeah,
ignoring
man.
somebody, he's gonna ignore him too.
You need that type of ride or die bitch in your life, you know? I get it.
So I don't know how
am
much you
also-
heard, Tyler, but I apparently slept for 3 hours just now. So
I checked Telegram and got up to date with all that shit. Yeah, I was like, oh well, Blake's gonna be up till like 5 in the morning.
yeah, probably. I don't know about that. We'll see. I
Yeah,
still
that-
have work tomorrow,
that's
so
it.
I don't know. Now my sleep schedule is gonna be all out of whack.
Yeah, my sleep schedule today was like really bad.
Yeah.
Like I woke up at like 4 in the afternoon, and I got done with Nathan last night. We played pretty late. We played till like almost 4 or 5 in the morning in Elden Ring. We made a lot of progress with him. I made a lot of progress as well with this new stupid build that I want to try out. And then I ended up last night, and this typically always happens, but like I ended up having a adult candy, if you know what I mean, and I'm using that wording because we're live.
Gotcha.
No need to self-incriminate.
Yeah, and that shit, like, for me at least, it makes me, like, if I take it before I sleep and I go to bed on them, I sleep longer. And it's actually not good for you because it prevents you from entering, like, deep REM sleep, which is what you need.
Yeah.
So that fucked me up today, so I think I'm going to approach that a little bit differently. Because right now, all my free time's like kind of important because I start work again next week, and I have a bunch of finals that I need to prep for, one of which is for psychology, and I need to get that done this week just because I don't want to write like a fucking 10-page paper while having work as well.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yes, it would.
Alright. Good night, Justin.
Good night, Blake. Good night, Justin.
Good night, Justin.
Anyways, talk really loudly so that we keep Justin up.
No, we don't want to do that. Oh shit, I only have to do this one question set for today? Awesome. Yeah, I've like learned that if a class seems really easy all throughout the semester, chances are that professor is going to fuck you at the end of the semester with just so much work, you don't know how it's possible.
Damn.
To be fair, in my experience, the opposite is also true. if the professor is brand new and goes really hard on you because they think they have to take their job super seriously, the last part of the semester they're gonna freak out, have a mental breakdown, and then give everybody passing grades.
Yeah.
I know, because that happened twice.
Nice.
Sorry. So I'm just doing some cleanup over here because last time we beat Stormvale Castle, and there's a bunch of quests that I now have to progress because of that.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That makes more sense. Sorry for interrupting. So you guys have progressed in Stormvale Castle?
Yeah, we cleared it out. Godric is the big dead.
Yeah.
I found out that password summons are overpowered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nathan and I did the whole fucking sewers last night.
That sounds miserable. I'm gonna have to do that eventually.
I mean, honestly, because Nathan and I were together, it's a lot easier having two people with two functioning brains, just roughly, who can, like, maintain aggro and know to be super aggressive. Like, when I'm like, alright, Nathan, I'm about to hit this guy with my freezing attack, he's gonna get frostbitten. Nathan then knows, oh, throw a fire attack at him, so it pops the freeze, and then he gets all his damage done. Whereas my Mimic here is just like, I'm going to spam Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike all the time. And while that is a viable strategy, it's not helpful for when I need them to take aggro.
Heh.
Fair enough.
I got,
Mimic tier only gets you so far.
Yeah, Mimic tier is still busted, though.
Yeah, even after the nerf.
Yeah, because then when they nerfed it...
They didn't nerf the status effects.
They
didn't nerf the status effects.
No, they did not. But they also didn't nerf... They also didn't, like, there's some other pretty interesting things that the Mimic tier can do. Like, if you clear out all of your equipment and put in specifically usable items, so, like, things other than your Estus flasks and shit like that, it'll use it. So like there's like that there's a fucking item that uses FP to make like a healing circle. So it's like a healing zone that you can like step into.
Yeah.
I forget what the item's called. But the thing about the Mimic tier is that the Mimic tier has infinite FP, so they can just use that indefinitely, so you can actually like build your Mimic tier to be like a very specific role for certain encounters if you need it. So
nice.
I think while they might have nerfed the stats and maybe nerfed its aggressiveness, like it's still like the most like customizable and like tactical like summon that you can have. Last night Nathan and I's whole thing was we were just getting all the bell bearings again. So I got all of the bell bearings for basic equipment and somber equipment. So I was able to take my Falling Stars, my second one, up to 24. So now I have 2 Falling Stars that have Chilling Mist on them. So I just jump attack somebody and they get frozen now. And it's great.
Nice.
Now I have to do Millicent's quest now to get her medallion for the successive attacks, because I made that. I maxed out, or I'm about to max out. They're at 24. The Scavenger's Curved Swords, which have innate blood loss on them, and I put Seppuku on both of them. So Nathan and I tried it out last night, and even with me, and I don't have the build optimal yet, I went against a Draconic Tree Sentinel, and it was like every 1.5 jumping attacks I was getting a bleed off.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and how it should work is when you have everything that you need, it's every jumping attack does a bleed because it hits them 4 times.
Shoot, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm just running into the issue now where like I have all this cool shit and I don't have a lot of any bosses I can use it on, and so my only option is to like PvP. But because I'm level 320, like the game's like, we're not putting you against anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'll happen.
that's a shame.
The only way that I can get it to go is if I use the finger that you get from like that white mask guy. That works sometimes.
The bloody.
Yeah, that works sometimes. I think like the biggest aspect for me that sucks about this game is the PvP, and like you guys haven't experienced this because you don't have a character as progressed as I do, but you run out of content really fucking fast, right? Like, once you do the main game and there's no, like, little side quests that you've done or you've gotten all the trophies or whatnot, and like, which I'm close to, I have 82% of the trophies. You now move into this weird section of the game where it's like, oh, I just hope that I have friends so I can go in and kill bosses with them because I can't match PvP with other players. And I think how they really could have fixed that was they should have set like a max level for PvP and then just down sync you to that. Like that would have been so easy for them to program. The same way that they do when I come in and help you guys with bosses. You just level sync me. Like level sync me to the strongest person in that lobby. Level sync me to them, and then it's fair.
Again.
I mean, password summons are still way stronger than normal phantoms, so I would say probably if you're higher than level 200, then it sets you to 200. Or something along those lines.
No, it's set off of whatever it does it weird. I know it does it off of like some sort of like it like scales you back a certain way, but only up to a certain point. So there's actually like some benefit to potentially leveling yourself up into like these higher ranges, because then it's at a certain point, like the nerf that you get is like negligible, or not as noticeable, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm playing my level 150 character right now, and I password summoned in to help Blake, and I still had like 800 hit points. And Blake was level 20.
Yeah.
So,
it must do it off of like a percentage thing then.
So like, yeah, 800 is pretty ridiculous for Limgrave as far as HP goes. I just wasn't taking shit from anybody.
Yeah, I mean, late game when these guys summon me in, I have like 1950 health, which is just like my regular health value. Well, I think it downscales. It's the lowest I've seen it go is like 1700.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like even though you're getting your stats reduced, it's not by enough to like really match you for somebody who's naturally that level.
I don't know if it still does it, but there was a time where if you had Godric's Great Rune activated, right, and you poured it into somebody's world through a password summon, the percentage that it takes from you includes the added 25% stats.
Or the added 40 levels.
Yes, well, it's 25% like divided up until 40. Like I think that's how it works.
No,
it's like
literally 5 levels in each of your stats.
I think it might be more than that. I think it goes up a
literally 5
percentage.
levels. No, it's 5. No matter what level you are. That's why Godric's Rune gets replaced by Radon's later on. And Morgoth's.
What does Morgoth's Rune do?
25% extra HP.
Yeah, I mean, like, that doesn't even... So there's... Godric's Great Rune, in my opinion, for what it provides, is the most effective one, regardless of your level.
I mean, yes, it increases your attacking stats for sure, and it lets you jank on, like, pieces of equipment that you wouldn't be able to utilize otherwise. But like late game when your build is more filled out and you can use all the equipment that you really wanted to, then having just bigger bars like health, magic, and stamina is way more useful than just having like 2% extra damage on your attacks.
I mean, certainly to you, that's the case, but where I'm at, Godric actually, it gained back the utility that it maybe would have lost late game, because of the fact that for me to gain those levels on my own, we're talking like maybe 40 million, 45 million souls to get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then you consider too that the scaling as well on certain stats, it's so helpful to have that, because now it's like, I mean, you can ask Blake, there's been times when I've just fucking hit somebody for like 1700 damage with like a jumping R2, and we're like, okay. Like, or I hit a boss with like my Ancient Dragon's Lightning and it takes away 3/4 of its health.
I mean, yeah, but how much damage would you really be dealing if you didn't have Godric's? I'd be willing to bet that 1700 would have been like 1650, roughly.
Right, but you also have to remember too that because my vigor, my stamina, and my mind are all maxed, right?
Yeah.
They're at 60. When I equip those other two runes that you're talking about, the health increase that I get is like maybe 50 to 100 points.
I mean, 12.5% is off of Radon's, and it's 25% off of Morgoth's. So if you're only gaining like 100 to 150 HP, then your vigor isn't as high as you think it is. I'd be willing to bet that you're gaining like 200 to 250, which is really significant.
That doesn't matter late game. Once you have your vigor maxed, like that's what everything is, scaled to and around. But there's not really a sense in going past that.
I mean, it can convert a lot of 3 shots into a lot of 2 shots into 3 shots. If you've got like 25% extra HP, like you feel that difference. I certainly have.
I mean, coming from somebody who's 170 levels higher than you, I don't.
I mean, maybe like the higher new game pluses change things, but I definitely notice it on new game fresh, for sure.
No, you don't really notice it all that much. Like the difference of having the difference of having like 1900 HP to 2109 HP doesn't matter at that point, because you also have to remember too that your HP, right? The thing that makes that matters most is how many Estus you have available. So when you have your Estus maxed out, right?
Yeah, plus 12.
Yeah, it takes about maybe like 1.5. It's like an Estus and a half, right? To fill you up fully.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to make your Estus last and get the full benefit of them, right? You're not going to heal after you do that one Estus, right? You're never really going to I guess unless you're panic healing, like you never really just heal back up to full once you get like such large HP, because you want to make sure that you're getting the most out of every Estus. That's actually why I was telling the guys yesterday with mind, right? Because my mind is maxed out, I'm finally getting the full benefit of the cerulean flasks, because now whenever I teleport into their worlds, I don't have to meander or on the idea or think about how many fucking blue flasks I need to bring in and how many red ones. I have it set what's comfortable for me, which I'll have 5 HPs and then 2 cerulean flasks. Now you might not think, oh, that's nothing, only having 2 of them, but because I have like 325 mind, right? Like my blue flask almost fills that completely. So I get much more utility out of my mind and my weapon skills and magic now. And I get more uses out of them. So it does, like, so I definitely agree with you that, like, in late game, like early game rather, those 25% increases, right, or like whatever stat increase is always a net positive. Like, that's good. Like, you want more stats. But for someone like me, like, I'd rather take the damage and the boost in other areas. Like, specifically with me, right, like having like 5 extra endurance, which endurance might not be maxed out now that I think about it. Having the couple extra points of endurance with me is like great, because then I can like two-hand like a heavy weapon, and then you get even more damage off, you know. So like the purpose of things change. I'm not arguing with you about the viability for them, but I'm saying that like for me and my build and my character at that state, doesn't make much sense. Who knows? Maybe when we get into the DLC, whenever that comes down the line, things are going to be hitting me so fucking hard at New Game Plus 4 that I will need that extra HP. But for right now, those runes don't bring me as much benefit as they say would bring you. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe. I can't really say, you know, how things change when you hit those like super high levels. But if you really don't need the extra utility to like squeeze more gear and different spells onto a build, then I think just taking the bigger bars is going to be a better use of a consumable item. Because like in the end, yeah, they're both consumables. They're not going to like really throw a build over the top, but it depends on, you know, what you think is best for your character. I found that, you know, the bigger bars make a much bigger difference for my level 150 character than it does for, you know, Godric's Room, where you get like 40 extra levels, which is huge, but, you know, it doesn't move those bars as high as Radahn's, for example, and definitely not even remotely as much HP as Morgan's.
Right, but my bars are maxed out, so it wouldn't matter for me.
I mean, they're maxed out base, but you can push them a percentage higher with Radahn's and Morgoth's. You know, it's not going to Radahn's and Morgoth's isn't going to simply deny you that extra 12.5% or 25% because you're hit a soft cap. It'll still give you that percent bonus.
Yeah, the soft cap actually should mean the opposite, that you're getting decreasing value out of Godric's, frankly.
Yeah, because if you're at 60 Vigor, and going to 65 Vigor is only going to add like 40 hit points at most. And I'm pretty sure it's less than that. I'm pretty sure it's going to give you like probably 15 extra HP with Godric's Room.
If the problem is you're at soft cap for the stats, then a flat percent on the bar is going to be a much bigger benefit than a stat increase.
People are saying here that the only way that Radahn, and this is on the Reddit, like people, it's funny, people are actually arguing about this shit and have been since the game came out. But what a lot of people are saying is that the only way that Radahn makes sense for them is that if you have every other stat soft capped, then you use Radahn's. Because until you hit the soft cap of 80 and all your other stats, just missing out on 2 of them or 3 of them, which would be like, I'm talking about Radahn, so like, we're talking about health, stamina, and does Radahn's do mind as well?
Yes.
Okay.
It raises all 3 bars.
Okay. Yeah, so people have said on here that it doesn't make sense to use that until you have everything else soft capped, which makes sense. So like mine is like, I was right in the sense that like I wouldn't gain benefit from this until I'm like done in every other stat at 80. But I don't know. They change this shit all the time with like Oh wow, people are still fighting about this too much. This wow, I might send this to the actual chat. This is such a long argument.
Okay, but let's think about this. Uh, Mind, for example, 5 levels in Mind could net you, let's say, what's 7 times 5? 35 Mind, for example. And Radahn's Rune will grant you 12.5% increase to Mind. So, how much Mind do you need in order for Radahn's Rune to give you equal Mind to Godric's Rune, for example? We can do those calculations out. But Vigor, definitely, if you've got 50 or more levels in Vigor, I definitely can see that, Godric's Rune will give you noticeably less health than Radahn's, and definitely way less than Morgoth's Rune. With the naked eye.
Personally, I found Morgoth's to be the most helpful only because certain bosses in the late game will one-shot me if I'm not using it.
That sounds like a Vigor issue.
I was leveling Vigor on those builds.
I don't really get.
Yeah, I think that
I don't get one-shotted really anymore. In fact, I can tank most things.
Yeah, especially in the early areas.
Well, no, I'm talking about even in the late areas. Like, nothing ever, like, now, right, I don't have the same excuse that, like, maybe, like if, for instance, say Blake's running a new build and I'm helping him out on something and he's under-leveled, like, he can get hit by something and it's like, yeah, like, you're under-leveled for this shit. But with me, it's like, I just have so many stats now that, like, if I die, it's because I, like, fucked up. Like, I overextended or I backed myself into a corner or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see here. Okay, so I have... What great runes do I have? I have to go unlock Radahn's Great Rune to get it powered up because I don't fucking use it. It's also like very much the thing where like there isn't a correct way to play this game.
Yeah. I mean, the Great Runes are, roughly balanced enough that you can really just pick your favorite and run with it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one Great Rune that's just way better than the others.
I mean, watch, we'll probably get like fucking like Miquella's Great Rune or some shit in the DLC and it'll be incredible.
It'll just blow everyone else's out of the water.
Yeah, it'll be 40. It'll be 40% each stat.
I just want it to
What I'd like
do something
What I'd like
besides a stat increase.
Yeah, what I'd like to see from DLC is if they have like Miquella's Great Rune, I'd like to make it so that, it doesn't actually consume your rune arcs when you use them. Have like it be a utility Great Rune that's always available. Kind of like Renala's Great Rune that's just always there and you don't have to equip it.
Well, Yes, but then if you're talking about something that affects gameplay or battle, like that's just a talisman.
I mean, yes, but you don't. It wouldn't take up a talisman slot because builds are already really fighting for talisman space.
Well, I mean, if they did something like that, something they would also have to do like a really good job at is making sure that whatever Miquella's rune is that it brings some sort of universal utility to every build, every character.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying what Miquella's rune should do. It should give you a chance not to use up your rune arc when you use it. I think that would be pretty cool. What?
But what does it do though? Because if it does that and nothing else, then it's kind of worthless.
No, like you can equip any rune, but like I'm saying, it's like Renala's great rune that you don't have to equip it.
Oh, you don't equip it. Gotcha.
Yeah, you don't equip it, and whenever you use a rune arc, there's like a 50% chance that you don't use up your rune arc. I think that would be pretty cool.
I think what they should do, right, is because, like, if you look at it from a bird's eye view about, like, what all the rune arcs do, none of them do anything substantial that changes the game, except for Melania's rune. Like, that adds a that adds a mechanic when you use that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. That's why I said I just hope it does something. Other
Like,
than just
changing
stats.
Like, change the fucking game somehow.
Yeah, that's what
And also let rune arcs, or let you carry over your great runes into New Game Plus.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Like, let me go through New Game Plus in, like, Bloodborne mode, healing off of other enemies.
Seriously, yeah. You can't even use fucking Melania's rune because by that point, you've probably killed everything.
Yeah, aside from maybe the final boss if you decided to hold off on him.
Yeah, they just need to do something better. Like, I think, the other thing as well is that with this game not having covenants too, that's like, Nathan and I actually spent like almost an hour talking about this last night. Like, they could have done so much with covenants. Like, they could have done like quest lines associated with PvP, but there just isn't one. There aren't any covenants, and it's funny because they talk so much about all these groups and how important they are. It's like, why can't I join any of them?
Yeah, did you see that meme that I sent to the Elden Ring group chat?
Yeah, I did. Some of them were dumb because they wouldn't make sense story-wise. But yes, I did see that. I thought that was cool.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, some of them actually seemed pretty cool, to be fair.
Like, imagine if you could, so here's my big brain theory, right? Big brain. Okay.
Biggest brain?
DLC is time travel.
Oh god, here we go again.
You go back,
shut up,
Blake, let me repeat this for like the 15th time with something new. But time
That's
travel.
okay, I've been tuning this entire conversation out anyway.
You go back in time, and that's when, before the Shattering, they bring in covenants, because there's like warring factions and such that you can join.
Okay.
Like, you could join the Black Knives, you could help the ladies go kill Godwin. If you wanted to. You could have more of a direct impact on the story. Or you could kill Melania before she ever meets Radahn. Thus saving the goodest boy.
That would be an interesting gameplay thing, because it would definitely change, what content you have access to once you go back to the present day.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think realistically, though, they're probably going to bring us somewhere like Numia, that where America comes from.
Outside the lands between?
Yeah, I mean, or was it the fucking, I know the Black Knights, they're Numians, right?
The Newmans, yeah.
Yeah, they're Newmans. Or were they Albinorics? I'm not sure.
No, they were Newmans.
Hmm. But yeah, she comes from somewhere from the lands between. I don't know. I think a good place to look about where it's probably going to take place is, I mean, as much as I wish it wasn't, I mean that little cloud in the middle of the map is all too convenient.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
everybody's
there's
saying.
definitely going to be something there, either in the next DLC that they bring out, or like second DLC maybe.
Yeah, some people have also thought too that some of the clouds, like the main big cloud towards the top left of the map, is like that's the land of Caden, where those like raiders come from. Potentially, they thought maybe that's where we would go.
That's an interesting thought. Although they
Yeah,
have to come up with a reason why the Caden warriors there are so much tougher than the ones in Limgrave.
Right. There's some points in the map, like, I'll send you a video, but this guy basically did this whole compilation of points where you can stand on the map where you can see other lands in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Huh.
And, like, I understand the idea, but I'm also like, you know, game developers also make skyboxes, too, to make things appear a lot larger than they actually are. So that could be that. I don't know. I think, as it is, this world is pretty well crafted. I like it. I think it's cool. But I just don't know, like, what kind of the size people are expecting for this DLC. Because there's no way it's going to be as fucking big as the whole game. Or maybe it will be, and then I look like an idiot. But
No, you're probably right. It's going to be like one area.
yeah, I think what we can probably expect, right, is maybe, like, if we're going off of the largest area that's there, like, Liurnia has the most. Liurnia is the biggest.
I mean, it's
At least-
definitely few the biggest, but it's filled with a lot of, like, walking, to be fair.
Yes. I mean, size-wise, that's what I'm more so talking about. I think if you include the Weeping Peninsula in with Limgrave, that's pretty big as well. It's also, in my experience, the first two starting areas are the most dense places with shit to do in a short distance from each other. Like every 30 seconds you ride somewhere here, and there's a new thing for you to check out.
Yeah.
That's something that I think, like, I'm not complaining about the game in the sense like, oh no, there's nothing to do, because there totally is, but like, things become a lot more spread out the farther you get into the game. And then they kind of go back to finding a bunch of shit really fast, like when you go back to Lindell. Like, I feel like that, it's maybe not like super dense, but as far as like places that are cool to go explore and you can go look at, Lindell has some pretty cool things to see.
Weird.
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a lot to do for most of the game until you get to Mountaintop of the Giants.
Where the fuck is
And after that, and Mountaintop of the Giants is just like, there's so little to do there that you just run past because there's no reason to stick around.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
What's now that we've had a couple months at this point to let our thoughts situate, what's everyone's favorite area?
Oh, shoot. I don't know if it's still my favorite, but on my first playthrough, Raya Lucaria Academy just hit different.
Yeah,
was
Raya
like-
Lucaria is really fucking sick.
I was like totally nerding out whenever I got to a new area in Raya Lucaria Academy.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, wow, this is so fucking cool, man. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I think spectacle-wise, Raya Lucaria. So when I first played the game, my first playthrough, my only playthrough, I didn't go into Stormvale immediately. I rode around, right? I rode around the castle and got to the back, and I remember like when you come around the bend of the castle for the first time, and you see Raya Lucaria and Liurnia in the center with all that mist, that like blew my fucking mind.
Oh,
I was like, what is this place? And I want to know what that place is. I will say too that, and I like this because of like from a film standpoint and like a framing standpoint, I loved how when you first go into Caelid, there's like that long hill up and there's that flaming wall and you can't see over it, and then when you ride up you have to jump over it and then all of Caelid's revealed. Just like all of it, and it's just hell. Yeah.
Yeah, they really just pop all of it in your face all at the same time. I got sucked into the treasure chest for my first experience with Caelid. So I come out of that fucking cave after wrestling with the shrimp people for like half an hour, and I see that I'm like nowhere even close to where I started, and I'm just like, ah shit, what is this place? I see this shit-ass swamp in front of me that extends for 17 square kilometers, and I'm just like, wow, this place sucks dick. I deal no damage to anything, and they've got super poison. What am I even doing here? But at the same time, I still want to explore the place because I'm stubborn.
Yeah.
And I eventually did manage to like break my way through the Aeonia swamp, through into Redmane Castle, and I even got into Dragon Barrow through Celia, all before like level 55. And
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I killed the Misbegotten plus Crucible Knight boss fight at like level 52 roughly. And that was an absolutely miserable experience. But I did it because I was too stubborn to leave and go back to Liurnia, because I got lost and couldn't figure out how to get into Raya Lucaria.
So I did pretty much all of Raya Lucaria and Liurnia, and then came back and I might have killed Lunala before I killed Godric.
Really?
I might have, yeah.
Well, she's not that tough. The dog is more of a threat, honestly.
The dogs she summons?
Yeah. No, the Clifford.
Oh, the Clifford, the big red wolf?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Red Wolf of Radigan.
Honestly,
yeah, and then I did those first two areas, and then went back to Caelid after that.
What's funny is that when I went into Raya Lucaria for the first time, I was over leveled because I was hopped up on all the levels that I got from Caelid. So I felt like fucking Jack Nicholson coming around the corner, killing everything in sight. And I went into the Red Wolf of Radigan fight, and I just narrowly beat him on my first try. It was really tough, but I did manage to secure the victory by like one flask.
Hey, Living Trainwreck. Sorry I missed you. If you watched the VOD, hi. I'm doing Mysterio. I'm doing an intelligence build, pure intelligence, and yeah, these guys have been talking constantly, and I'm trying to do stuff with the guide, so I haven't really been saying anything. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, Blake,
Yeah.
this close to where you can find the intelligence not crystal tier.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know where to fucking start with this place, dude.
What place are you in?
Liurnia
I mean-
as a whole. I don't know where the fuck to start.
I mean, EG is a good place to start, to be fair.
Yeah, honestly, if there's nothing wrong with doing it, I'm probably just gonna do Akaria Manor first so I can unlock some important stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Karia Manor is something I didn't fucking do until, like, gosh, Blake, we did that together super late.
I don't remember that, but I'll take it. I'll take your word for it.
You,
No,
Oh, you
I
know
mean,
what's
you
funny?
did it earlier than me, but I think I had beaten the game before I did. Actually, no. No, because I had to take a break from. No? Let me think. All I know is that I did that.
Erna. What the fuck?
Hmm?
I'm
what?
looking at this note that says only appears if IRNA's quest is complete. Who the fuck is that? I've literally never seen that person.
Irina of Kareem.
Okay, then the fucking guide is spelled wrong.
Yeah, because Hyetta doesn't appear until Irina's quest is complete and Irina
Is
gets...
Hyetta the lady who has the
like
grapes?
What?
Is Hyetta the lady with the grapes?
Yeah, because I'm
Okay,
pretty
I have
sure
to
the
figure it
game... I'm pretty sure the game implies that Hyetta is literally just Irina, but revived from the dead.
Yeah, speaking of which, I
I-
didn't see her father at the place where she dies. I don't know what happened with that.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Did she. But you can see her body?
Yeah.
Did you do the whole thing where you have to return the sword to him and everything?
I probably forgot to return the sword.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
Well, I did. I literally just did fucking Weeping Peninsula, and he's not at the ramparts anymore.
Oh, he moved off of the ramparts?
Yeah, where the fuck does he move to?
Usually once you show him the grafted blade, then he'll move from the ramparts to look for Irina.
Yeah, I
And-
didn't show him
and
the
then-
grafted blade, but he also isn't there anymore.
Oh, weird. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
If you go to the Revenger's shack and Edgar the Revenger is there, then you'll know that the quest line has just moved on.
Yeah, I don't know where that is, but I'm working on it right now.
Do you know what ending you're gonna try to do?
No, I don't know. I'm trying to do as many quests as possible, so I'll have most
You
of them
should-
open to me.
You should follow Irina's quest line to the end. It's very cool.
Or Irina / Hyetta.
Yes. She really likes eating grapes.
Yeah.
At least she thinks she likes eating grapes.
Yeah, no, I know about that. Dude, fuck. I need like 400 souls. You bitch.
Dude, that's like the ultimate test of whether or not you're chaotic, like whether or not you're evil or not. It's like a blind girl is like, can you give me some grapes? And then you as a tarnish just like, all I have are eyes, but she's not gonna know the difference.
She definitely would
Yeah.
know the difference.
Well, she specifically asks for Shabriri grapes, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only like fucked up thing is that she doesn't know that they're actually eyes.
Yeah. Ow. Will you fucking die already?
Are you going to go unlock the farming spot in this run?
Yeah, eventually. I'm probably going to Karia Manor first, but I wanted to buy something and I was like 400 souls all away from buying it, so I'm just gonna fucking do that.
Okay.
I'm just trying to kill some random ass dudes here in the swamp.
Yeah. Do you not have any rune clumps you can pop?
I already did pop them all.
Yeah.
Die. Dude, I fucking hate these dudes who just constantly fucking shoot homing missiles at you.
Yeah, pretty uncool, if you ask me.
Yeah, why can't I have a LMG rapid fire magician staff like them?
Heh.
I still love that fucking picture of the two Karian scholars with the with the belt fed machine gun.
Yeah. God, guns, and glintstone.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Jacob, do you want to meet me at the front entrance of Karia Manor?
Sure. Let me pop back into the game.
So that we can actually do something, since I've been doing side quests this whole time.
Yeah, I think I'm at the title screen right now, so just give me a sec.
Why the fuck can't I open my map, you prick? Who the fuck is preventing me from opening my map?
Alright, let's take a look here. Main Karia Manor Gate.
Yeah. I'm not there yet, but that's where I'm headed.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw my sign down and then sit down.
Okay. Yeah, I was just at EG, so it won't be too long. It's already fucking midnight, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's 11:28, but yeah.
God damn it.
When you're working the night shift, midnight is only the beginning.
True that.
Or if you're Australian.
Or if you have insomnia.
That's fair.
The night is the day and the day is night.
Either that or everything is day. Blake, do you have a Baldekin's Blessing on you?
Yeah,
That reduces your max HP.
I know.
Blake, what is wrong with you?
I'm also wearing Radigan's Sword Seal.
Are you just, like, fucking with me at this point?
A little bit.
I wear Radigan's Sword Seal.
Radigan's Sword Seal is actually good, though.
The Sword Seal is pretty good up until it gives you less bulk overall.
What do you mean?
Like,
God, I hate these things.
sorry.
They just don't fuck off, dude.
Oh. Okay, these guys are the big dumb.
Yeah. They don't stop attacking. But that's like everything in this game, so big surprise. Fuck it, I'm running through this place. I fucking hate this place, dude.
Yeah.
It's
But
literally
what was I
just
saying?
non-stop nonsense.
Oh yeah. The way that the sword seals work, once you hit like the diminishing returns of vigor at about 40, then the sword seal starts to end up with you having the ability to take fewer hits overall before you die, compared to taking more hits.
That's weird.
So, because you get like a 12% reduction in absorption, but you get 5 free levels in vigor. So, once you start hitting diminishing returns for vigor, then that reduction in absorption starts to make a bigger difference.
Right. Oh, cool. I love this.
Let's see. I'm gonna throw my sign down at min or lower level. I think we're at the same spot.
Yeah, we are.
Alright, signs down. Alright, here we go. The way should be clear now.
I might have a couple of knights following me.
I see.
Hey,
That looks more than like just a couple.
wouldn't be a lead up to a boss fight if we didn't pull every mob, would it? But like so many times we'll be going to fight the Godskin duo and for no reason we fucking initiate combat with those fucking knights.
Oh yeah, the banished knights.
Yeah, it's always Nathan. Like, I see Nathan run around the corner, and then I'm just like, I hope he doesn't, and then I just hear a clunk, and then see health leave his health bar, and I'm like, yep, we're fighting those motherfuckers again.
Like, cowabunga it is there.
It's not like there's a way around them besides just running past
Yeah.
them.
No, but like Nathan legitimately just runs face first into them and hits them every time. Until we're like, hey, let's avoid him this time. And we're all like, okay, let's do it. And then there's the shimmy about the person who's actually fighting them getting into the boss fight while the other two are mashing triangles so they don't get caught by the knights.
Okay, this wolf is just juking all my attacks.
Goodbye. Wait, okay, good.
Nice. Ye old Sparta treatment.
Yes, sir. Boy, you left behind. Close the white book, unplug the brain from the game. 'Cause it's time to look up to the stars, get on the face. I'm going this way.
Alright.
Play it up, won't play it out.
Recusant VQ.
I guess so.
Alright,
That's a
guess
name.
I'm popping my physic early. Unless we want to just rush the boss.
Probably that.
Because I don't like my chances in PvP.
What are you talking about?
Pretty
You
god.
won 2 for 2 so far.
Heh. Well, I'd call that 1.5 for 2.
Fair enough.
Alright. Good. VQ can go home. I don't know where I was going with that.
Neither do I, but it was funny.
Goodbye. I'll see you in the hailing tree.
Thanks.
No problem. So, on my first playthrough, I actually got through Carrier Manor before killing either Radon or Ranala. And because I did that, Ronnie wasn't actually where she usually is.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why that is, but that's just what happened.
Wait, before Radon or Ranala?
Yeah, I killed Godric, but not Radon or Ranala.
Well, that's the situation I'm in.
I'm in the
Maybe you'll have-
situation where I desperately want to come help you kill the dog and Renala, but I can't.
You should definitely get the game on PC.
I don't want to start 150 hours all over again.
Nonsense.
Fair.
Just make a new build. I know that's
Meanwhile,
heresy for you.
Meanwhile, yeah, that's heresy to my country and religion. Shut your mouth. Meanwhile, you're on your 17th build, 942 hours.
Excuse me.
Me with my grand total of 2 builds.
Blake's actually now playing with the HUD and waymarkers off because he's just so plugged into the game at this point. There are some areas of this game. No, I play with the HUD off sometimes.
I play with the HUD always on. Even when I'm not in combat. It just feels more like a Souls game that way.
See, I like turning the HUD off just so that I can complain about something. Like when I die, and it's like, well, you didn't see how much you needed to heal. Okay.
I just left it on auto because that's the default setting, and this game is actually designed around it. And I always liked auto HUD, but like it just wasn't very good in other games.
I suppose, but like when the HUD turns off and I don't get to see what my items are, you know, it really bugs me because I don't know what I have hotkeyed at the moment.
That's why I just always keep a minimal amount of items.
Boys, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
It's a science question.
Alright, I might know the answer.
Okay, so if you had a parent cell that had 22 chromosomes, when they form a daughter cell, right, after mitosis, following mitosis, both of those daughter cells would still have 22 chromosomes, right? Because it'd be identical to their parent.
Yeah, they just duplicate each set of chromosomes so that both of the cells get the full set.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. And then, if one had, like, say 22 chromosomes, but what the cells produced from meiosis, would those have half the amount of chromosomes or still the same?
Meiosis is the one that's about reproduction, right?
Yeah.
So I don't actually know the answer because since the chromosomes don't line up evenly, I don't know how reproduction works if there's extra chromosomes in the mix. Because,
Down syndrome.
Yeah, with Down syndrome, I don't know. Are people with Down syndrome able to reproduce?
They're not, no.
Yeah, because the chromosomes don't line up, I'm pretty sure that they're infertile. At least with other humans. Maybe like 2 people with Down syndrome could reproduce, but I don't actually know. That also asks the question if it's this, they would need to have the same chromosome duplicated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is Down syndrome always the same chromosome being duplicated, or?
Okay, so I think it would actually be 22, because the meiosis is a division, right? So if it had 44 chromosomes and meiosis happens, the cells that would come off are 22 each, because those 22. So we're talking about a parent cell, right? That 22 would line up with another parent cell that it's divided into that has another 22 that would then join together with that other cell to then give that 44 chromosomes, I believe. Because mitosis is like an identical division, and meiosis, I think, is a splitting of the two.
Yeah, that sounds right. Because meiosis is the one that allows you to produce, like, sperm and egg cells, right?
Correct. It reduces the amount of chromosomes present.
Yeah, so that when reproduction happens, the zygote goes from having half the normal ones to the full amount.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 22.
Yeah, we have 23. 23. I was just giving you like random numbers.
Alright.
Let's see. Oh, I just got my results back from a test that I took yesterday. Got a 93 on it, boys.
Nice. Hopefully that's not an IQ test.
I wish this game
No.
wasn't allergic to
No,
multiplayer.
it's funny you mentioned that though. When a couple years ago, when I was 18, I actually had to take a IQ test as part of like this psychiatric battery that I had to go under. Which they were like, in the first 10 minutes, they were like, "You're definitely depressed." Like, no shit. But no, I have an IQ of 156, so I'm 4 away from being a genius. But I feel like that was a horribly overblown number because I feel retarded most days.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the genius point is 130 for IQ, so you're definitely...
No, that's 130 is above average. That it's actually 128. So anything above 128 is considered like higher intelligence. But then once you get into the 40s and the 50s, that's when people tend to like start being like noticeably more intelligent, which is now at the point when Blake starts shaking his head, where he's like, "Well, if we're talking about stuff being noticeable, I've never noticed you being intelligent, Tyler." But it's it's 160 is like, I think that's Albert Einstein. I think he was 106, or he might have been 164.
Alright.
But I also think that like IQ is actually kind of like not the best way to measure somebody's intelligence, because like that's assuming, because it's only like, how do I explain this? It might test your brain's ability, but it tests it in a very like almost rudimentary way, where it's only like one form. It's all written, right? Like
Yeah.
it doesn't test your ability for like actual spatial awareness, like in pattern. Well, it tests patterns pretty well. I don't know. I thought the test was like, I didn't think it was hard, but then again, maybe I'm not the best reference for that. I just think that if you're gonna, somebody's intelligence goes much deeper than an IQ, you know?
Yeah, it's only one way to measure intelligence.
Yeah, and that's how much damage you do when you shoot a magic bolt at somebody.
Clearly the best way to determine.
Yeah, for sure. How much damage do you deal when you shoot magic bolts at people, Jacob?
Not a lot, because I'm playing a Faith character right now. So I'd say I'm pretty retarded.
I meant you, not your character.
Oh shoot. Probably a decent amount. Haven't cracked at the good old glintstone staff in a while, but last time I tried I dealt a fairly sizable amount.
When I pointed my staff to shoot my magic bolt, it just fizzled at the end.
I'm talking to Saluzer over here. Sorry, I'm doing all the Ronnie stuff, so it's gonna take me a second.
That's alright.
Yeah, because Ronnie just traps you in her tower until you talk to everybody.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
Oh, hey, I know what you could help me with, Jacob.
What?
Would you be able to meet me at Siofra?
Sure.
Let me just finish this dialogue with Ronnie, and then I will beat. I already activated the pillars. The boss fight is active, so I need to talk to Blythe there because his quest just now got activated, so I can do that. But other than that, I can just go right into the boss.
The first ancestral spirit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I certainly
I
haven't
gotta
gotten
do-
Nocron yet.
I have to do those.
Let's see. It's time to go through the Siofra archery range. Let's
Did you
see.
call
What
the
was-
CO for the archery range?
Yes.
That's so funny.
Where's the lie though?
Yeah,
I have
Jacob's been
7.
isolated from us when it comes to nicknaming shit like that, so we're gonna have a whole new slew of nicknames for things.
Yeah, like the bank.
Oh yeah, I'm guessing that refers to the grinding spot with the bird.
Yes. Very
Nice.
insightful. Yeah, I was the
will
first
be
person
at
to call
CO
that
for Riverbank
stupid
if
dog
that's where you wanna meet
Clifford,
me.
too.
Clifford.
CO for Riverbank?
Yeah. My sign is down in front of the boss.
Oh, in front of the boss? Alright.
Yeah, in the pocket dimension.
Gotcha. I'll go talk to Blythe right now then.
Okay.
I mean, I literally just gotta walk over here and talk to him, so.
Yeah.
The good boy. Goodest of boys.
Yes. So on my second playthrough of the game, I actually got jumped by a bunch of those ancestral guardians while I was talking to Blythe.
Yeah. I am currently getting jumped by a bunch of them while talking to Blythe.
Did he fuck him up?
No, it simply hit Blythe and caused him to stop talking. So I had to beat the shit out of the guardians before I could talk to Blythe again.
That is where I currently am. Ow.
Alright, so I'm fighting the Fell Twins, and I'm able to jumping R1
God damn it.
bleed them.
Nice.
I fucking hate these ancestor spirits, dude.
Yeah. Imagine my chagrin when I had to farm the ancestor spirits in order to get the horns for Gustava.
Should be able to finish Millie's quest tonight.
Who? Millicent?
Yeah, Millicent.
The end of her quest is kind of tough, but you shouldn't have too much of a problem. You're way over level for her.
No, yeah, I have a feeling I will eviscerate her and her, well, not her, but her 3 bitch sisters.
3? I thought it was 4.
It's 3.
Or whatever number it is, I'm not too worried about the odds.
It's definitely 3.
Yeah.
So is she like Melania's daughter? Is that what?
I think that's implied to be what it is because she was like, Millicent was born out of the Aeonia swamp. So I think it's implied that somehow, some way, Melania is related to Millicent. Or Melania used asexual reproduction to create Millicent.
Yeah, because
Well,
who the fuck would sleep with
Hold on. You know that, did you say because no one would sleep with Melania?
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Well, it's
Well-
also because
Fuck
her
that bitch.
cooter is like rotted away, so.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing too is that her and Nicola are also Empyreans, so I think they have the ability to create children by themselves.
I mean, it didn't turn out all that well for Marika because both of her self-cessed kids were like cursed in some way.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Empyreans had the ability to do that.
Well,
But I'm thinking like specifically because Melania is related to like fungal rot, that
mhm.
Melania would be
fungus.
able to reproduce. Melania specifically would be able to reproduce asexually.
Alright, so I just unlocked Radahn's Great Rune.
Nice.
Now, let me see how much HP I have right now. 1959 was a bad year.
What happened in 59?
I'm just saying it was probably a bad year. I mean, it was in the 50s, so doing lots of racist stuff.
Weren't the 50s like really prosperous time then?
Yeah, because it was post World War II.
Yeah. Like prosperous, but you know, in terms of societal progression and the state of things, you know, maybe we're better off today than back then.
Okay, so Radon's gives me
15% to all.
yeah. So I have 200 and I have 2219 for my health.
Hey Jacob, you said your sign is
402.
down in the pocket dimension before the boss room?
What's that?
You said your sign is down in the pocket dimension before the boss room?
Yeah.
Okay, because I haven't seen
Okay,
it.
Jacob.
Could you reset it
What?
actually?
Yeah, I can reset it.
I want to apologize. Perhaps this rune is good.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, like my health bars, my bars take up just over half the length of my 55-inch TV, so.
I don't think TV size factors in, but I see your point.
Hmm?
I said I don't think TV size factors in, but I see your point nonetheless.
Yes. Well, I was trying to use something that was kind of easy to convey. All right, now I'm going to use Morgoth's.
I'm still not seeing that sign. Where is it?
It's like in the middle of the room. Maybe the game just doesn't let you summon for this boss fight.
Or doesn't let you summon before you activate it, maybe.
Oh, wow.
That would be really dumb.
It's not the first time. Shit like Dancer does that all the time.
So I have
Let me try.
2400. I have 2412 health now.
Damn.
Oh wait, I already killed this guy apparently. Shit.
Yeah, that would probably be why. That would definitely do it.
I thought I didn't kill him, but I guess I did. Oh well. Okay. Fuck it. Pick a dungeon, I guess. Just
Let's see.
not Ray Lucaria. I'm saving that for last, but pretty much anything else in here.
What needs to be taken care of?
Anything in Liurnia. Oh wait, you know what? You could help me with the Mariner, maybe. Where's the Mariner?
I think it's on the right border wall for
Yeah,
Liurnia.
just south of
Somewhere along-
the tower, I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I don't know what the
I can-
nearest brace is to that, but I don't have it yet, so I'm gonna go grab that.
Probably Liurnia Highway North.
I feel bad. I had a commenter earlier, but I was reading the guide and I didn't even notice it until he was gone.
Damn.
He didn't seem mad or anything. He was just like, "All right, well, good luck with the run. Bye." So.
Straight up spurned your fan.
The Martyred, where we actively ignore the fans.
Yeah.
Fuck the fans.
Okay, don't say that.
I literally tell the fans to unsub at the end of any stream that I'm in.
He does. It's true. I think he also used to say, "Stay boring, my friends," but that stopped a while ago. Now it got replaced by the unsub thing. I've said some pretty mean things to the fans before. All in jest, of course.
I mean, if we're talking about terrible things we've said on stream,
Let's not.
I'm not gonna walk down my path, shall we say?
One time we had a dude who showed up and asked for a sub for sub, and I said, "God, I hate those people."
I mean, but to be fair,
That's probably the
sub for
most
sub's
directly
pretty
mean thing I've
standard.
said to somebody on stream.
To be fair, sub for sub is pretty dumb.
Yeah. No, that wasn't that wasn't a lie, which is why it was the only directly mean thing I've ever said on stream to viewers. Well, no, that's not true. I did have a fucking spat with one viewer, but I don't think they counted because the only reason they found us was because they were fucking invading us in DS2, and they just showed up, acted like fucking assholes, came to the comments to shit talk us, and then I just spent the next 20 minutes talking about why DS2 sucks, and if you play it, you have no skill.
Hey, man.
But to be fair, that guy started it.
Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm at the place where the Tibia Manor spawns.
Okay, I just got to the artist's shack, so I just gotta head south, I think, and I'll be there.
Okay,
You might want
if
to
you're
put your
heading
sign
south,
somewhere with more noticeability, though. I don't know. Like,
okay,
an actual,
let me lay
like,
down my sign.
notable location.
I'm gonna lay down my sign in the fork of the road.
The fork in the road. I think
Okay,
that's where
maybe that's not a good place. Let me put it somewhere else.
Fork in the road. Oh, like right here? I think I found the fork in the road.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go attempt to fight Placidusix with by myself on New Game Plus 3.
Nice.
He shouldn't be that bad.
Oh, I just got one-shotted by a knight.
Damn.
Because once I summoned you, it locked me into slowly getting off of my horse with no iframes.
Oh shit. Oh, it's still sucking me into your world though.
I know. It's not gonna last long.
That connection error recorded. Alright, I guess.
my
I'll-
gosh.
Fine.
Guys, I just got a Beastman's Cleaver.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got it on the first one I killed. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty lucky.
That's not good.
That is like a 4% drop rate.
I just backstabbed this guy and did like 2 damage. Could you put your sign at
Bro.
the artist's shack?
Yeah, I can put it at the artist shack. Let me just, leg it over there.
Because this guy can easily one-shot me. So I'm gonna need help fighting him first.
Okay.
Or at the very least, I'm going to need him to not be near where I'm trying to summon.
Yeah. Alright, putting my sign down.
The one good thing about going into this boss fight where I'm at now is that I can, because of the nature of the boss fight, I can rest and then customize my mimic tier and
Yeah.
then initiate the boss fight.
Which boss fight?
Placidusix,
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
otherwise known as King Ghidorah. That's it. That is
King
a Godzilla
Ghidorah,
joke.
if one of his heads died.
Yeah,
Yep. You know, you can actually see Placidusix like fossilized into Farum Missoula.
Mm.
are you at the artist's shack?
Yeah, I laid down my, summon sign.
Which
Oh, you know what? I'm not embered because the fucking guy killed me.
Oh, yeah? Alright, let's get this party started.
time to go against my favorite boss fight in the whole game.
I like how the developers kindly programmed in a whole crafting mechanic only for me to exclusively use it to craft embers, which they could have just given me.
I mean, yeah.
Fair enough. I personally think that it should just be unlimited use, but that's just me.
Yeah.
And just say, do you want to play multiplayer? Alright, then touch the summon sign.
Agreed. Limited summoning is such an outdated mechanic now.
Amen.
Why does this dude have so much health? Why did they put him here in the second area of the game?
Do you know who you're playing the game by?
Alright, that should have given you the,
Dragon
Book.
Forever.
so if you want to shoot lightning at people, that's your thing.
Well, unfortunately, I'm an intelligence though, but But that guy needed to die so he could go the fuck away and stop killing me.
Fair. Alright, time to use my performance-enhancing drugs.
Yeah, I guess I could have used those too, huh?
Alright, I'm gonna let you know how this is gonna go.
Where did the frick go?
Good luck.
Oh, Classy's not gonna be that bad. He's a big sweetheart.
Who's? Oh,
Heh.
Blasted.
Yeah, it's one of those retarded
Blasted
names
dick.
I give the bosses.
There's a summon sign here.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, D is here.
Yeah, I summoned him.
Nice. I didn't know you could summon D.
He's nuts. Got
Oh, you beat me to it.
Damn, looks like I've been got.
Blake's been really good with those lately. He's been getting all of us.
I know this was like several months ago and I'm still bragging about it, but I did get Lobos with one.
You did, and I watched it. It was very funny.
D has died.
D died? What a fucking
Yeah.
loser.
He didn't do shit.
No, he just died to like one of the summons alone.
Damn. Got fucking bodied by the summon.
Damn. Are you desummoning? Yeah, you are.
Yeah, it despawned me.
It wouldn't let me get on my horse, so I was like, wait, does that desummon you?
Yeah, it despawns me.
Cool. Hey, do you know how to get the jar summons?
The soul jars of fortune.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you need to clear out one of the caverns in Altus Plateau.
Fuck, I'm not getting that for a while, I guess.
It's like one of the ones that's close to the entrance to Lanedale. You know how they have like two caverns really close together?
Yeah.
It's one of those two. Like 90% sure.
Okay. Good to know.
Although I'm pretty sure there's more than one jar summon, because I think there's the ability to summon those guys, but also some other one.
Huh.
Killed him my first try.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna take a little trip down to Jarberg, get the Grace down here. Grab all the fucking souls that are chilling.
Gosh, I love how this boss fight is just out of the way, serves no fucking purpose to the story, and is so cool.
Which
Well,
boss
it
fight?
serves a great purpose to the story. Placidusix.
Oh.
I love
The
that
only thing I
fight.
don't like about the boss fight is that if you die, it takes like 2 minutes to get back.
Yeah, that's the worst part. And trust me, helping the rest of the guys out, we've done that run
Yeah.
a lot of times.
Yeah, especially for like the lasers when he goes to his stage 3.
Yeah, Super Saiyan mode.
Yeah, his like Super Saiyan beams. The Kamehamehas, there we go. When
I don't
he
even
keeps
think I've
doing
gotten that
that
far.
shit that can just one-shot you unless you're maxed out Holy Resist, you know, that's pretty uncool, not gonna lie.
I don't even think I've gotten that far in the fight.
Oh, you have. You've been killed by it.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Sure that wasn't Nate?
No, because we've done it before. You got killed by it once, but you didn't see it coming.
Yeah, maybe.
Jaren, however, Jaren and I were running back to the boss fight because he repositioned against Nathan, and Jaren from across the fucking map got, like, just deleted with that beam standing next to me. And I just watched my friend turn to ash. Like, I was like, oh. No.
Like,
My
imagine the PTSD all of our, like, Souls characters must have by the end of the game.
Seriously.
Yeah. I've died and watched my friends die hundreds of times. That does something to a man.
Yeah, most likely.
Flower. Hi, friend.
Alright, at plus 24 this Beastman's Cleaver.
Nice.
Now let's make it heavy. Get that S scaling going. Ooh, we gotta give it wild strikes. Or do we? What if we gave it double? No, if we gave it double slash, it would.
Didn't expect map trader.
Huh.
You know that one spot on the map that's just actually wrong?
Yeah. Yeah, it like makes it look like you can get to Jarberg from the main tower, but you actually can't because there's a big fucking hole in the way.
Yeah. Alright, well I think I got everything of significance down here. Where's the Revenger's shack?
It's on the western bank of Liurnia. I think it's pretty close to the Everjail. It's like south from the Everjail. That's right there.
Okay,
And
I'm
north
gonna go do
of the
that
Red
before
Tree.
I forget about it.
Okay. Let me get back into the game.
I wish you could summon for Everjails.
Yeah. Seems really weird why you just can't do it for Everjails, but for everything else.
Holy shit! The moveset on this thing's pretty good.
Nice.
And because I didn't make it an element weapon, that means it's buffable.
Yeah.
What stupid things can I put on you? Ooh, I could make it a Scarlet Rot weapon. That would actually be really stupid.
What are you making a Scarlet Rock weapon?
So I got the Beastman's Cleaver randomly.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a 4% drop rate.
Why am I going east? What the fuck is wrong with me?
Only has 757 AR though.
Well, I guess since I'm randomly here, I can start Gare's next step.
For some reason, the Blasphemous Blade still does the most damage out of any weapon I have. When I two-hand that thing, my AR is 1016.
Yeah, the Blasphemous Blade is pretty dope.
Well, it's such a good, like, just progression weapon. Like, you don't die if you have that thing equipped.
Yeah, for taking out, like, the legacy dungeons in the game, there's really not much better.
Yeah. Like, a lot of the times, if I have to do a run-up with you guys up until, like, a boss, I just equip that thing, because I know I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And one of the great things, too, is that its passive also means that, whenever something dies in your vicinity, so if they kill something, I get health back.
Oh, nice. If you really want to go in it, you can also equip that one talisman that gives you FP back whenever something dies.
Yeah, you really could just make like just a douchebag build of something that infinitely heals itself and then infinitely restores its FP. Taker's Flame also gives you back HP just by hitting something.
Yeah.
So if you hit and kill like 6 enemies at once, like you just go back to full health.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Like there's been times in the Lunala boss fight where like if it's in the first phase and she like I get hit by like a falling chandelier, like as you do. I just make sure that when she falls, I hit her and like 6 of her children with Taker's Flame, and then I just back to full.
Yep. I can imagine that would be pretty douchey if you could use like Taker's Cameo or the Blasphemous Blade for that. You just wouldn't lose health.
Yeah. Anyways, I gotta get this. I gotta see. I mean, if you're on, that probably means Nathan's on too. So I should see what he wants to do.
Yeah, I mean, Nathan's still awake. Both of us are going to be awake until like 6 a.m. So.
It sucks that Nathan's on and I can't fucking play with him, but I did that to Jacob for fucking months, so I can definitely play with Jacob for a bit.
I appreciate it.
I wish he'd get the game already so that we can all play it, but
Yeah, I mean, Nathan's got a really strong gaming PC.
yeah, he should definitely be able to do it. Even Jaren, I think, should be able to do it. Did you already get back into the game, Jacob?
Yeah, I'm right in front of the Revenger's shack.
Alright. Sorry, I'll come to you. I went east instead of west from the Grace that I went to, so I went the wrong way, and then I turned around to come back and realized Vare was right there, and I was like, I'm just gonna start Vare's quest.
Heh, fair.
Ooh. The rolling attack on this sword is very good.
Nice.
I put double slash on it.
Yeah, double slash is really solid.
Alright, I'm gonna go basically to the Everjail, and then head due south from there. Hopefully I'll see
Yeah,
a sign.
pretty much. Yeah, the Revenger shack is pretty tough to miss.
Do I just follow the path?
Yeah, pretty much.
Not to fall.
Like on the map, the Revenger shack is literally right above the top of the minor Erd tree.
Oh, I think
It's
I
like
went the wrong
right-
way then. I want to go up this hill instead. Right?
Yeah. You might proc the boss fight before you summon me though, if you
Where
go
are
that
you?
direction. I'm coming in. My sign is on the road leading from the east to the west to get to that.
East to the west. I didn't even know there was a road to going east to west to get there.
Yeah, if you keep going south for a little bit, the path will dip from east to west in order to get there.
I know you can also put seppuku on these beast cleavers, and that just looks really fucking funny when you stab yourself with it.
Yeah, I'm fucking...
Yeah, because it's just so fat that it just goes
It just
through.
you just cleave yourself in half.
Yeah, I think I'm a little lost here.
Oh yeah.
All right, Nathan started a party, so I'm gonna hop over onto PSN.
All right,
I'll still be around.
Wait, Blake, you were right where my sign was.
I wasn't seeing it, and you said it was right above the tree, and I was too south for that, so I was like, alright, guess I'm in the wrong place.
Yeah, this is where my sign is.
My thing deactivated, I forgot, because I warped. I always forget about that, because that wasn't a thing in any previous game.
Yeah, because it wasn't open world.
Yeah. Which is, again, why they should have changed that fucking mechanic.
Guys, I'm jumping on with Nathan now, so I'm gonna peace out of the stream.
Alright, so yeah.
Alright, good.
All right, see you later, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Take it easy, man.
Yep.
Alright, here we go. So yeah, nothing major, but if you properly progress the storyline, then the Revenger guy should show up here.
Did he not? Is he supposed to be here by now?
Yeah. If you finish Edgar's shit, then he should be here.
I don't fucking understand, dude. I did, though. Wait. Oh, he still thinks you're here, that's why.
Oh. Alright, now I'm back.
It says I can't fast travel while in multiplayer, even though you're not fucking here.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Oh, you know what? I probably got invaded.
Oh, really?
Oh, Edgar's here. Never mind, we're fine.
Oh, he'll only invade when you're solo?
Maybe, or maybe it just took a while. I don't know.
That's dumb.
Well, glad to know I didn't fuck up the quest. He just, like, skipped his step where I give him the thing, that's all.
You just fucking juked me.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, if you throw up your shield, does the shield actually block his spear thrusts?
I get instantly shield broken.
Oh yeah, that must be why the shield says what it does.
Yeah. So it technically guards all the damage, but I get instantly shield broken if I use it against the piercing.
Damn.
Shut up, Edgar. It's your own goddamn fault. Why are you coming after me? Prick.
Yeah, he's taking out revenge on the wrong people.
Yeah, fucking kill yourself. You should kill yourself now.
Nice.
Well, he's dead.
Good.
It's literally his own fault for valuing the fucking sword over his daughter.
Yeah, that's a pretty low move. So apparently you can actually sell your rune clumps for the exact amount that you would get by popping them.
Yeah, that's always been the case. Well, I don't know about always, but it was in DS3 at least.
Yeah, I didn't actually know that until like my second playthrough.
In DS1, the amount of souls you were given for selling them was different from popping them. Sometimes it was more, usually it was less.
That's really weird.
Yeah. So you kind of had to look it up every time.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing next. Let me look at the quest list. Oh, you know what? Well, you're on. Did you already log off, or are you still there?
No, I'm still on.
Okay, then I will do another... I'll do dungeons first instead of going back and doing the invading. Okay, what's the easiest dungeon in Liurnia, do you think?
Let's see. The dungeons start getting a little tough in Liurnia.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know Black Knife Catacombs is a little tough, but that's pretty far away from where you're at right now.
Yeah. That's the one I would have suggested, except it would take me forever to walk there, so I don't want to deal with it yet.
If you go to Raya Lucaria Crystal Tunnel, then you can get a bell bearing to buff up your weapons.
Do you want to do that?
Sure.
Alright, give me a second. I gotta walk there.
That dungeon isn't too bad.
Get out of here, mouse. Not you. You can be here. Okay, I do still have to walk there, but at least it's not through Old Place Ruins like Black Knight would have been, so...
Yeah.
So I should be pretty quick. The area is so fucking big, dude.
Yeah. We're talking like real fucking big.
Is giving her the necklace the only thing I had to do for Raya's quest here?
Yeah, if you give Raya the necklace, then you can progress both her story and Prawn Man's story.
Yeah, but is that the
Although-
only thing I have to do in Liurnium?
There's also Dialos.
No, I meant
in-
specifically for that quest.
Yes. For those two, that's all you have to do. Oh, you also have to buy Prawn from the Prawn Man in order to make him move, but that doesn't fail the quest line if you don't buy.
Oh, okay.
So, like, you can buy from him anytime. He won't move until you buy from him, though.
Where does he move to?
He moves to this one moat outside of Lanedale. It's like the one north of Lanedale. It's
Okay.
kind of close to the entrance.
Okay. Yeah, I think I know where that is.
There's like one of those death rock crabs in there.
There's some angry jellyfish up here.
Injury.
Oh, it might be because I have the jellyfish shield.
Heh,
They might just all hate me.
that's funny.
I know picking up the jellyfish shield pisses off the jellyfish that are near it, but
But they were already red to begin with.
they were? I thought they turn red when you pick it up.
No, I know that they go hostile once you pick it up, but I think that they're just red all the time.
Well, anyway, point being, I've never had it equipped for an extended period of time, so I guess I wouldn't know if having it equipped pisses off jellyfish.
Yeah.
Did you know about the turtle talisman thing?
What about the turtle talisman?
If you kill turtles while wearing the turtle talisman, you explode.
Really?
Yep.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. I think it was Tyler told us, and Nathan was like, no, there's no fucking way that's true. And then he tested it, and it actually happened.
Do you just instantly lose all your health, or do you
No,
just like do the explosion animation?
You do the explosion animation, and I think it probably takes a good portion of your health, but it doesn't insta-kill you.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
That
Amazing.
sounds like such a shit post.
Yeah, it really does. It sounds like something somebody would make up to fuck with you. That's why we were like, no, there's no way that's true. You're fucking with me. Alright, I'm in the crystal tunnel, if you're ready.
Yeah, my sign's down.
I warped, so my thing is off. Now it's not. What is this shield effective for blocking? All physical except for piercing?
Yeah, pretty sure that's just how it is.
Okay. It doesn't have like a special property where it blocks magic or something?
No,
Oh.
I think it'll like block magic just as well as anything else.
Fair enough. It has like 50% absorption for all the other elements, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
You know there's a somber smithing stone tree up there, right?
I did not.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put a message there. Oh, wait.
Looks like there's already one here.
There are, but not telling you how to do it.
Like right here, like try jumping, and then let there be necessary item.
I'm gonna say try chest and then jump. I wish these were in alphabetical order.
Yeah, it just seems really random.
Might be because it's Japanese.
Maybe.
What is chest under?
Things, maybe?
That's what I thought, but I didn't see it unless I just scrolled too fast and missed it. Huh.
Body parts?
I guess technically. Nope,
Damn.
not even here. What the fuck?
A good guess, to be fair.
What the fuck? Where is it? It should definitely be in things.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, treasure chest. I saw treasure chest.
Oh, it is in here? Oh, yeah. I was expecting it to just be chest. That's why. Alright. Let's move.
Alright.
This place ain't so bad. Two-handing, I could probably one-shot one of these guys. Hang on, I want to try and one-shot this guy. Nope. Weird. Wait, does two-handing not affect your backstab?
I don't think it does.
I'm fairly certain it did in previous games. That's weird. That's actually really weird.
Yeah. Because I don't think there's a different animation for whether you backstab or not.
Trying to think of what NPC from my D&D game that Gustavo was from I could actually make.
Huh.
I'm probably not going to either way, but I'm just trying to think of if there is one that would even be feasible. I could make Scarlet because she was literally just an elf caster.
Yeah.
Actually, she might have been human. I don't remember if she was elf or human. But she was definitely like relatively normal.
Is it possible to make Casey?
There's really no bird head as far as I'm aware.
Yeah. If they had like a plague doctor mask, maybe you could do it, but I don't think they have one.
Yeah, I have made Casey using Artorias' helm in DS3.
Oh, cool.
Because that looks vaguely bird-like. And also just generally looks cool, and I wanted an excuse to use it.
Yeah.
Wait, before I step on this. This activates and goes to the top when I step on it, right?
Yeah.
So I don't have to ride it up for any reason.
I don't think so. You can just get off and send it up.
Yeah, it's activated. I don't have to ride it twice to proceed.
Yeah. Should be getting pretty close.
Shield's really useful against those guys.
Hmm.
Wow, this area wasn't a trap? I'm so surprised. Oh.
It's on you, it was a trap.
I was referring to specifically that room, however, I will admit the timing was comedic.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the trap. Knew it was
They
here
don't
somewhere.
spawn right away, but they do eventually spawn.
Crystal knife. Wait, does that scale
No.
with intelligence?
Yes.
Primarily?
I don't know if it's primarily, but it definitely does.
Huh. Interesting. I wonder if I could use that in combination with my greatsword to stun lock, to stun and then follow up.
That would be cool.
Because you can't power stance them, but you might be able to use them for something. I've seen it done with like a dagger and a short sword, but I don't know about a greatsword. There's a lot of these dudes, and they're all coming out the door. Oh.
He just died.
That was interesting.
Oh, I saw you just backstab air.
Yeah, on my screen, you hit him, but then I got a backstab like the frame after, and then he just died, and he started playing his death animation while I was still backstabbing him.
That's funny.
Sorcery ahead. Oh yeah, Shatter Earth. That is a sorcery. I'm gonna try using sorcery against this next boss.
Okay. I believe it's the Crystallians.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't then. It's best to hammer the gap.
Just backstab them until they're dead.
Actually, you should not backstab them.
Why not?
Because if you hit them straight on enough, then they break, and then they take more damage.
Oh, well, backstabbing them does the same thing.
Backstabbing them breaks them?
Yeah.
When I was reposting them, it didn't. Weird. Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure they just have to take enough damage.
Ha!
We both got the backstab.
I love when that happens. Very nice. Thank you for your assistance.
Glad I could help.
Alright. Is there another easy dungeon we can do so that you don't have to have gotten on only for that? I mean,
Let's
once
see,
you're gone,
we
I'm
could
gonna do the invading stuff, but
let's see, we could do the Lakeside Crystal Cave.
is that the one
The one-
southwest of Royal Lucaria?
Or southeast.
Southeast. Alright, let me
It's the
look
one
at
with
the
the-
map then.
It's the one with Lieutenant.
Oh.
Because that one's fairly long, and we could do that.
Latenna, the one in the village of the Albinorics? Or whatever?
No, Latenna comes from there, but she's actually...
Oh, right, it's to the east of it.
Yeah, like southeast.
Yeah,
of
okay.
Raven.
Yeah, we can do that one.
Yeah.
And that'll also help me advance that quest, so...
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah, let's hit that one next.
Okay. I'll throw my sign down at the bonfire.
I have to get there first, but it shouldn't be too long.
Yeah.
I just gotta go due east from here, right? That's west. West, sorry. Due west from here. Follow the mountain. Is the cave entrance hidden at all, or is it gonna be obvious?
I mean, it's a little hidden, but you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Like, if you're looking for it, then you'll find it.
Fair enough.
It's like one of those things where if you're not looking for it, you're not going to find it.
Yeah, I didn't find it on my first playthrough, so...
Alright, my sign's down.
Cool, I'm already here. Oh, a chest. Right at the start of a cave? That's weird.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
obviously
that's
I've been
pretty
through here
unusual.
before, because I did do part of Latenna's quest, but I just don't remember this. It's Arteria Leaf.
Oh,
Weird.
useless Arteria leaves.
Yeah, what the fuck? Is it possible to get down there?
No idea.
Looks like it.
Looks like it should be.
Oh, hello. That was fucking rude.
That was pretty non-cash money.
Yeah, that wasn't very cash money of you. Now these guys I can one shot. There's like some shit up here.
If by shit you mean people to fight.
Well, these guys were shit. Yeah, so I'm curious. I'm not gonna do it, but... Oh yeah, this is definitely a place you can drop down.
Yeah, they totally want you to.
Alright, I'm gonna try that later.
I've only been here once, so I don't exactly know the proper way to get down.
I almost didn't see that guy. I raised my shield at the last second, because I saw him about to attack. Hello, Maggie, or whatever.
They just randomly got a demi-human thing over here.
Yeah. Spear Talisman, not bad.
Is this a dead end?
What?
Is this a dead end?
I guess so. Maybe we do have to
Yeah,
go down.
I guess we really do have to go down. I'll take the lead.
Oh yeah, that's where we're headed, but we're not going straight down there. Ow.
Yeah.
Trick. Fuck these guys.
These guys ain't got no stuff.
Hello, version 1.0 meta. Because the crystal thing was really, or Frost Stomp or whatever, was really meta when it first came out.
Oh yeah, poor Frost Stomp.
1.0 meta. Fighting the
That
1.0
shit
meta.
absolutely melted bosses.
That got nerfed, right?
Yeah, it got nerfed pretty hard. Because I know that people were able to use it to just absolutely dick on the Godskin duo.
Sounds like a good reason to not remove it.
Alright, I'm pretty sure the
Guessing
boss
Carnage
fight
Theme
is
is
up
playing.
ahead.
Bleeding Sun or whatever it's called. Alright,
Boss time.
Bloodhound Knight. Oh, this
There
guy
can
I'm gonna
only
use
be
some
one.
sorceries on. Just keep him off me. That does some pretty decent damage.
Yeah.
I mean, your damage is still way more ridiculous, but
That's what you would expect from a password summon.
yeah. But I was chunking his health.
Oh yeah, pretty hard. Alright.
Alright, Lieutenant. If you wanna, if you'd prefer to log off, I might be doing some side questing stuff here.
Alright, that's fair.
I don't want to keep you waiting when I'm gonna be doing side questing stuff, and I might as well do the invasions now since you're gonna be getting off.
Yeah, I think I might as well just stick around on the stream at least, but I'm gonna log off of Elden Ring.
Yeah. I might be done as well. I'm not sure. I'm not really feeling sleepy because I took that nap, but
Yeah.
I do have work tomorrow, so I do still have to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Quite the dilemma.
So maybe I'll just do some side questing and then watch a show for a bit to unwind before I go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get the medallion. And then I'm gonna do the invasions, and I think that's where I'm gonna stop.
Alright. That sounds like a good spot to leave off on.
Yeah. Finally actually bit into this section of the game, though.
Yeah, actually making headway.
Yeah. The beginning of the fucking stream, I was like, I don't even know where to begin. But now that I have just begun, it's not so bad.
Yeah, you've got momentum on your side.
Yeah. I'd love to stay up another like 3 hours and bang this out, but probably not a good idea.
Yeah, because Ray Lucaria is gonna take like 3 hours probably.
Nah, Ray Lucaria isn't bad at all.
Maybe I'm just misremembering. It took me a long time to get through it on my first playthrough because I was just soaking up every moment.
That's fair. You were alone too, right?
Yeah.
I could beat it in like
So, like-
20 minutes if I had to, but I am also going to be soaking in every moment a little bit.
Yeah, because especially once you get past Clifford, the big red wolf,
lot to
and
do.
you get to that courtyard where you can just go in a bunch of different directions, that took me like probably an hour
Yeah.
to fully take care of. Because there was
Yeah, I
just
need
so
to do
much
Top's
to do.
quest, so I'm gonna need to be going on those roofs.
Mm-hmm.
Gangster's Paradise is playing.
I wouldn't exactly call the village of the Albanurics a gangster's paradise, but you do you.
No, this is more like Amish Paradise. I mean, it's not a paradise, but it's closer than being a gangster's paradise.
Yeah.
Amish hell. I guess that would
So
just be
just
regular.
That would just be hell.
That would just be regular hell. Yeah. Oh, you have a lot of health.
Oh yeah, the perfumers.
I hate these guys, dude.
Oh yeah, don't let the perfumers kill that dude.
Well, that's a thing they can do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can kill him.
Fuck. This guy's got gold eyes, too.
Oh shit. A nice shot.
Alright, get over here. Move away from the dickwad. There we go.
Nice.
No.
You just saw me kill one of those dudes. I'm pretty sure I'm not one of them.
Maybe that was why he was like, oh, you're not one of them.
No, I'm just going postal, right here and now.
Yeah. So, do you know this guy's story?
Only what he tells you. That
Mhm.
he hid the medallion away from Gideon's forces as they moved in.
What does he have to do with Lieutenant?
I think he knew Lieutenant, and he tried to get Lieutenant away from the place.
Like he was like a friend?
Yeah, like, maybe. I'm pretty sure it's just said that he knows Lieutenant, and Lieutenant tried to get away, and Lieutenant knows the way to the hailing tree.
Fair enough. I didn't know if they were like related or something.
They could be. I mean, they were all created by the same, like, Carrion royal family. So, like, they could be.
Unfortunately, I have to do Saluvis's quest. Oh, he died.
Yeah. He dies after you talk to him.
What is the way to do Saluvis's quest which disrupts the least other quests?
Well, obviously, don't do his potion where he tries to fuck with
Belly
Ronnie.
Oh, he
So-
tries to do it with. He tries to fuck with Ronnie.
Yeah.
Shit,
He
dude.
he tries to betray Ronnie by getting you to find this ingredient that can poison Ronnie.
Doesn't he
and
just say
turn
get the fuck
Ronnie-
out of my face? when
and
he
turn, yeah, and like turn Ronnie into a puppet. But obviously, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Also, she already is a doll, technically.
Yeah, and not even alive, for that matter. So, like, obviously it doesn't work, and then Ronnie's just like, what were you trying to do? get out of my face, and you'll fail her quest line.
Yeah, basically.
Although, if you use the Celestial Dew, you can actually unfail the quest line if you do that.
Really?
Yeah.
So I could do his quest and then use the Celestial Dew and then do Ronnie's quest?
Yeah, you could do that. Although, here's the thing. If you give Ronnie Celibus's potion and then talk to Ronnie 3 times, then Ronnie will actually just insta-kill you and disappear from the world forever.
Yeah, that I knew. Although I didn't know
Yeah.
she disappeared forever. The Dew doesn't fix that?
Yeah, if she kills you and disappears from the world forever, then the Dew won't fix it. You have to use the Dew before she insta-kills you.
That is kind of funny that she can just insta-kill you.
It is kind of funny. I imagine, like, Ronnie was able to booby-trap the Rise, so that if people try to attack her, she can just insta-kill people. That's how I imagine it happened anyways.
Yeah. She really just says, I had enough of this shit, and Omar's your ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright,
'Cause,
invasion time.
Because, like, she's not the most powerful character in the lore, but I imagine she could probably come up with some pretty nasty booby traps that could kill you if you set foot in her Rise.
Yeah, for sure. You didn't see nothing.
I saw that vigor. Or lack thereof. Why do you do this to me, Blake?
Because I realized I didn't have enough strength to wield the shield without the Radigan Sword Seal.
Heh.
Let's see. Do I care about any of these things? Let's get rid of Glintstone Pebble and add Shatter Earth. Then let's...
Glintstone Pebble isn't the best, but I think Shatter Earth is pretty lame.
Really? I haven't tried it. That's why I want to put it on.
Yeah, try it. Maybe they buffed it in a recent patch, but I think Shatter Earth is still kind of balls.
Fair enough. I'm gonna do my invasions from right here because then I can immediately talk to this guy when I'm done.
Hopefully you don't invade one of those AFK farmers.
Yeah, fuck that dude. Those people should be fucking old Yellard.
Yeah, in real life.
Yeah. Thank you, Jacob. I'm glad you're on board with me in this.
Yeah, they're just being scumbags at that point.
Motherfucking, Nathan is always like, you're going too far, man. You know, that's actually funny. It's better than an AFK douchebag.
Yeah, at least he's got skin in the game when he's grinding out people.
Yeah, and also, at least I don't have to fucking find a way to kill myself.
Yeah.
Because if you leave, it doesn't count towards the 3 invasions. But if you die, it's fine.
Oh. Oh, really?
Yeah.
That makes it so much worse.
Yes, that's why I fucking hate those guys so goddamn much. Fuck. I put the sign down and it immediately said failed to join session. But then the sign was still active?
Weird.
But it wasn't there? I don't know. So I just reset it. Jeez, I keep getting failed to join.
Damn.
Don't make quests dependent upon multiplayer if your netcode is going to be trash.
Yeah.
Is it actually impossible to do Vare's quest without multiplayer now?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wow. All the previous games always made sure that if there was multiplayer, it wasn't actually required. Even if it was absolutely fucking egregious to do it otherwise.
Yeah, because you could at least grind out Covenant items.
Oh, Host of Fingers
Like-
is low on health.
Maybe you won't have to do anything at all.
You know I deserve that.
Like, who's got Stars of Ruin this early?
This guy. You know, if I didn't hesitate, I could have just killed the host. I
Maybe.
guess it doesn't matter, though, because I got the reward.
Oh, did you get the rune arc?
Yeah.
Nice.
The other guy who was dueling the host, I guess, killed the host.
Nice.
I pulled back the bow because I was going to just fucking kill the host, and then I was like, well, this is a duel, I don't want to be a dick. So I hesitated, and then I got fucking hit by Stars of Ruin because I was just standing there aiming at the host.
Yeah.
Alright. Invasion number 3.
So, do we know in the canon why Moog set up the Bloody Fingers?
No? I'm sure Tyler would have some long-winded explanation.
Because right now, my best guess is that Moog is just trying to delay the progress of the Tarnished so that Moog can set up his dynasty before anyone becomes Elden Lord.
Interesting.
Wait, why have we got Invader on Invader violence?
I have no idea. I'm guessing it's a AFK farmer, and this guy's just being a fucking prick.
Yeah,
What? Whatever.
lame.
Oh, it would be great if I wasn't lagging. I think I'm actually quite justified in blaming the lag that time.
Yeah, it looks like the lag actually was what got you.
It straight up murdered my ass.
Just like, nope, you've had enough fun for one day.
Yeah. No legitimately fighting this guy. Not allowed. That's fine. That's all I wanted to do, anyway. So what the fuck is Vare's deal? Like, he's nice to you, but he's kind of creepy. And then he gives you the ability to go to Moog's dynasty, but tells you not to do it. and as far as I can tell, you're never allowed to do it. So inevitably, you will go there, and then he tries to kill you. Why?
I have no idea. Maybe he just thought that he could trust you.
To not go there?
Yeah,
Why did he give me the ability in the first place?
beats me. Because game.
You can see me on screen, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, that's all for now. Got to do a few dungeons. Sorry I wasn't on earlier.
No, it's good. I was just chilling out before then anyways.
I'm gonna watch some more Initial D, because I've been watching that. This actually
Nice,
reminds me
nice.
I need to finish Attack on Titan, too.
Hmm.
But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Good night, and stand